Hey!
We're
The
party
band,
from
Lowell,
Massachusetts!
Today we're going to teach you how to play the party band original tune called Claude, named after the one and only Mr. Claude Debussy. One thing you should know as we go through this video is that we're going to be speaking in concert pitch the entire time. This song, Claude, is in the key of F minor. That's concert F minor.
You got that? Cool. Alright, now that you have your instrument in your hands, we're going to go ahead and play this down. So we're going to show you all the musical materials, all the delicious ingredients that you need to play this song, and then we're going to put them together for you in the form. So these parts aren't instrument specific, they're part specific, so it doesn't matter what kind of instrument you have. Just follow along with the parts, and we'll put them together at the ends.
I'm Cam, I play tenor sax, and I'm going to teach you the main riff in Claude. The riff is a 2-bar pattern that repeats once to make a 4-bar phrase. In concert pitch, the notes in the first bar are F, E flat, F, and A flat. In the second bar, the notes are F, E flat, F, and goes up to C. Play those 2 bars twice through, and it sounds like this. Now we're going to go over the tag. The tag is a reduced version of the riff where we only play the F, the E flat, and the F. We skip the A flats, we skip the Cs. We still play it 4 times though. So it sounds like this. And that's it.
Hey y'all, this is Big Red coming at you with the bass line for Claude. So it goes F, E flat, F, and then it goes to a different note. First one, we're going to go through each one, is an A flat. The second note it goes to is a C. Go up to a C, that's important, going up. The third note we're going to go to is D flat. Last but not least, we're going to go to C. Down to C this time instead of up. The outro bass line is pretty much the same thing as the regular bass line, with those middle notes, the A flat and the C and the D flat. Those are all gone, and there's something new instead. So, as I'm sure you heard, there's this little walk up in the middle of that now. So we're just going to go through that note by note. Here's the first note. There's C. Second note is E flat. The third note is E natural. And then we're back to F, and then we're doing the badu dots again. Another thing, if you want to add a little extra spice factor to the regular bass line, you can actually play that walk up in there as well, as long as it's following one of the C's that you play in the regular bass line. So after the second time or after the 4th time, then you should be able to add that little walk up to the regular bass line. Hope this helps.
Hi all, I'm Justin from the party band of Lowell, Massachusetts, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the melody of our song Claude after Mr. Claude Debussy. The line starts on concert C, moves down to A flat, then to F, then back to C. I'm going to take it real slow the first time through, teach you note by note, and then we'll put it all together at the end. Here goes. So again, concert C, A flat, F, down to C, then F, E flat, F, E flat. Here it is in time. 86 beats per minute, by the way. the second part, real similar, instead of the F to E flat, F to E flat, it goes up to the G on the end. And that's 2 times through, so 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna play the whole thing now for you. Here's how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... All right, y'all, you're well on your way to learning Claude. Have a great day.
In addition to the first melody that you already learned, which is that descending arpeggio line, there's a second melody to the song which can be superimposed on top of the first melody and played at the same time. It can be played completely separately from it, or it can be used as the background to a solo section. So what that is, we're starting on the 5th scale degree, which is concert C. We're popping up to the 1st scale degree, which is concert F. Hitting that twice. And then we go concert A flat, B flat, C. And then from that C, we do an arpeggio back down to F. So it's C, A flat, F. So here we go. It's that simple. If you want to remember the rhythm of it and how it goes, you can remember these lyrics. They call him Mr. W.C. He writes a little melody. If you believe in wizardry, then baby, won't you sing with me?
Hey, I'm Savannah.
Hey, I'm Nate.
We're the party band drummers.
We're gonna teach you how to groove on Claude.
It's nice and simple. It's in 4/4. It's got a nice backbeat groove to it. And if you know that bass line or the main riff of the song, ba-boo-dum, bum, ba-boo-dum, bum. You want to think that when you play ba-boo-dum, bum, oh, ba-boo-dum. Show 'em how it's done, man. Just a nice 2/4 backbeat is fine. 1 and 2 and yeah. You can spice that up a little bit. You kind of want to think of this as a 4-bar phrase. No matter what the music's doing, you kind of come around every 4 bars with a little bit more emphasis towards the end of that 4th bar to help you bring it back around the phrase. That's always going to help no matter what section you're in. Drum fills. Ba-boo-dum.
The first drum fill starts at the start of the song, right after the intro. It
Ba-boo-dum.
helps us, kick it off with the drums. It goes a little something like this.
Ba-boo-dum. The second important drum fill is at the very end of the song. They're doing ba-boo-dum, ba-boo-dum,
Ba-dum, ba, ba, ba,
and we
ba.
go C-L-A-U-D-E-W-C. C-L-A-U-D-E-W-C. Boom. Yeah, all right, you got all those parts down? You ready to put them together? All right, so we're gonna play it all together. Let's just give you an idea of the roadmap. It starts with that riff, and it's just gonna be the mid to low voices. We're gonna play that 2 times, that riff. Then you add in the bass and drums. We groove on that for a little while, and then you'll hear us hit that first melody. Bum, 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 etc. And we'll jam that for a while, and then we're going back to the riff, but everybody is gonna be on the riff. Mids, highs, lows, drums, we're all grooving on that. Then we're gonna pause and talk about more.
All right, time for improvising. Let's talk about the solo section. Here are some tips that work for me. Hopefully they will help you out as well. First thing, most important thing, way before we start talking about pitch, let's talk about groove. The drums, the sousaphone, any other musician that you're making music with in that moment. Listen to what they're playing. Listen to the groove. Feel that 4-bar phrase. Be able to identify that 4-bar phrase in your sleep. Next, let's talk about the arc of the solo. Solo has a beginning, it has an end. You're going to want to vary the intensity of your playing through the whole solo. Keep people interested. The beginning of the solo, it's relatively chill. It's a chill tune. You don't want to come screaming out of the gate at 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's probably not going to serve the tune very well. So keep it chill. Leave some space in there. Then get intense with your solo toward the end of it. Maybe you're playing more notes. Maybe you're playing higher notes. Maybe you're getting real nasty with your tone. All that stuff will increase the intensity as you get to the end of the solo. That'll get this nice, big, sort of like upward tilt to the thing. Lastly, let's talk about pitches. So we're in F. Good pitches for F minor. F, A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F. Those are going to be the notes that will do you the most good. If you're feeling spicy, you might want to try the B natural in there. Any other note? Just think twice before you play it. You got to know what you want to play before you play it. Lines. Steal lines from people. If you hear something you really like, figure out how to play it. Put it in one of your solos. If you are singing something, sing something in your head and then figure out how to play it on your horn. If you're like, be like, oh, how do I play that on the horn? Sounds pretty good. And then lastly, something that's going to help you is to play patterns. So if you play a thing in the next bar, maybe play something similar. In the bar after that, maybe play something sort of similar. And then maybe break that pattern on the fourth bar. That's going to be a nice little story and twist ending for folks, and it's sort of fun to do. Like,
this point in the song, oftentimes there will be one of a few different things happening. Sometimes we'll do some spoken word, a little bit of history about our friend Claude. Sometimes we'll have someone do a little rap about our friend Claude. Sometimes we'll do something completely unrelated. So I encourage you to develop your own style for what happens at this section in the song, because it truly can be anything.